Today is Wednesday. I don't know the date. I'm headed to my pain management appointment. My phone says it's at 9:30. I've tried to call 3 different times to confirm, because normally they call me 2 days before as a courtesy to remind me. And yeah, every time I held on the phone for at least 10 minutes. I even got up this morning and called, and no one would answer the phone. So I'm gonna be nice, and my appointment better be at 9:30. That's all I'm saying, because I just don't have time for it. What are you doing, lady? Jeez. When you try to be nice and not block somebody so they can't see, you know, what traffic is coming, she just sitting there, Jesus, trying to go get me a biscuit before I have to be at this appointment. So, Vlogmas day 6 should have came out this morning. And that one is clips from the birthday party and how to create a ugly sweater. For any people that are invited to those parties. I know they sell shirts, but I went on Pinterest and just got some random, gist of it, because I've never done an ugly sweater. So, just a quick tutorial of what I did and what me and my husband did to make our sweaters, but yeah. Oh, it is cold, y'all. It's 38 degrees. I did have my jacket on, but when I got in, it was kind of because my husband warmed the car up for me. Such a sweetheart. And it was warm, so I took it off. But your girl is running on maybe 2 hours of sleep. I don't know if you can really see my eyes, but yeah. I tried and tried. I tossed and turned. I was hurting. And it doesn't even matter. Like, I did have a nap, not intentional, yesterday. Because it's just like, once I got home from doing the shopping, I was just so drained. And it's like, when you get like that, you can't help, you know what I'm saying, to like, you're just fall asleep. I laid down and literally I was asleep. So even when I don't take a nap, like, I still can't sleep at night. So literally I was like tossing, turning, changing the sleep number, try to see if that would help with the pain. And I can't really, I'm going to talk to her, because this is the last appointment I have with her before she goes on maternity leave, about the pain medicine. I feel like since I was on oxygen for that, year and a half, when I do take my pain medicine, it does make my oxygen levels go down, which I know, pain medication can cause you to have respiratory distress sometimes if you're mixing it with too many medications. So my fear is, like, I need the medicine for breakthrough pain that she gives me, but at the same time, I have to let her know I can't take it like she wants me to take it, because my lungs will not, hold up. And I'm going to ask her, is it about the medical marijuana? We have 2 dispensaries now here in our city. I've never been, I ain't never done marijuana or anything in my life, but I at this point, I'm just looking at something to be natural. And if my lungs can't take a small dose, like, I literally break my pain medicine in half normally, like 98% of the time. It'll be very rare, like, if I'm in so much pain, like, I have no other choice but to take a whole one. But yeah, she's gonna have to do something a little bit different. And I don't know how that works and how they feel. I know they'll let people with chronic pain, people with Parkinson's and MS, So I don't know, MS, that's an autoimmune, so you would think that they would let someone with lupus because we have daily nausea and everything. So I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely going to mention it to her because I'm very, very curious. Sweet baby Jesus. Some people just don't need vehicles. I'm like, he turns off of the street and I'm waiting because I don't know, I can't turn in to get nothing to eat because he just moseying along like ain't nothing else to do. I'm like, get out of the freaking way. Let me order, guys. I'll be right back.
How are you? What's that?
It's getting better.
Yeah, I guess. I hear your infection is
Yeah.
better.
Yes.
Gone.
Thank God.
No more antibiotics.
No.
Yes.
I'm excited.
This is so good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Like, you hit that well.
It's like I can't button my coat anymore, so it's not, I can't hide it any longer. But thank you. So fill me in though. So infection is gone.
I
Back on your infusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it. I don't remember the date. I know I go again like on the 26th or 27th of this month. So around that time last month.
Okay.
I got really sick after it. Like
no.
I don't know if it's because my body's just been going through so much, but like my face was swollen, and my hands, my feet got diarrhea for like a week.
Oh no.
And Dr. Brown, she's just like, I don't think that's part of the. And I was like, well, that's the only thing.
Yeah,
that different. But I think it's time for me to find a new rheumatologist because she's just not how she used to be. I think she's just gotten, too busy.
Oh,
so now that she's on her own and not with Baptist, so it's just a whole lot different.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So I don't know.
Is it Cellcept that you're on, or what was the?
It's Cellcept and Benlysta, but it was the Benlysta that caused it. I failed because I didn't even start the Cellcept until like the week later because I couldn't keep any food in me.
Gotcha.
So, but I mean, the side effects say if you're having this, don't take it. So, me and my husband, we've just been praying. Like, I don't know if I really want to take it this month because I don't feel like it's working like it used to.
Yeah. Did it used to like work right away, or was it the thing that? Because I know some people say that it seems to take, even if they've been off it, it seems to take a couple of months before.
Yeah, I think in the beginning because you have to do like the lower doses.
Okay.
But I can tell like after that week, like I'm feeling a little bit better and I'm not hurting as bad. But it's for like the last 6 months, it's not. My CRP, my inflammation levels, has been high.
Well, and that's probably jointly.
Well, the infection too.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, that's really hard. I mean, it makes sense to see what happens with like another round, but that's also like probably not.
It's like I don't know.
You don't really want to because it makes me so sick.
Yeah, but it's like my hair is thinning and coming out.
Oh no.
Which I know that happens with lupus, but I've never had the issue. And she just called in like a scalp oil, but I haven't started it yet. It has a steroid in it.
Oh, okay.
To try to
see if that will help.
But I think it's just because I was off my meds for almost 3 months. So my body's just kind of haywire.
Yeah. I mean, it certainly could be the case that we just need a reset here. But man, oh man, you've been through so much. So the pain is about the same
it's still,
as it was. Yeah.
And I told her that I know we talked about doing it every 6 hours, but when I notice like when I take a whole, the days like I'm hurting so bad, but it makes my oxygen level drop. And I never had issues until when I was on the actual oxygen, for that year and a half. But it still does it in my oxygen level, which I probably need to go to urgent care or something because I've had like chest discomfort since October, but it's not like cardiac. it hurts when I breathe in.
Okay.
And then I'm having some wheezing, and my sats do drop whenever I'm like moving.
And how far do they drop?
Like 83 is the lowest.
Okay. Yeah.
I know.
It's time.
I know. It's just like I get so frustrated because I can't get in with my primary because he's new. He's booked till January.
No.
They don't have a nurse practitioner, so their thing is just like, oh, we'll go to urgent care or go to the hospital. And I'm like, well, urgent care, they don't know me, and I have to go through all of this, what's going on, and then you go to the ER.
Have you ever seen a pulmonologist?
Yeah, but he's in Alabama.
He's in Alabama.
And
is there someone closer, or?
I don't.
Because that's who I would go to.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't like that. But
I used to work for this doctor. He's good, but his hours are like crazy.
Okay.
As far as like you see him at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Like that's
Whoa.
how busy he is.
Wow.
So if I go over there, I would just have to stay at my brother's house, and I just don't feel like it. Like I don't feel like going all the way over there. And I just kind of asked him, I was like, hey, can you just do my walk test over and my PFT here? That way, okay, if I need to go see him, like,
You probably do, though. Especially if your stats are dropping like into the 80s.
Yeah, I know. And my husband's like, what do you want me to do? He's like, you going to the ER? Because some nights, like, I'm just wide awake. My chest hurts that bad, but I'm like, I just don't. I guess when you go to the, the hospital, they just kind of like blow you off, as if something's not wrong. Like, I just want to sit in the ER for hours on end.
Right.
And my new primary care, he's not sweet, very sweet guy, but he flat out was like, I don't know anything about lupus. And it's like, I've been to him like 3 times for like sinus infection.
Sure.
And he's just like, well, you tell me when you want to come back. He just.
Potassium.
Yeah, he doesn't even. The last time I saw him, he's like, oh, so your potassium was low again. Are you taking something? I was like, yeah, the meds you gave me. Like, that's the stuff that I'm like, okay. And I wrote a survey. I was just like, I understand you're new and you don't know everyone, but take the time out to read your last note to act like you know me. But the fact that you just keep saying, I don't know anything about lupus, and you're not willing to even learn.
Yeah.
I don't have time to keep spending my money.
I know. And is that really a good fit, too?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So I'm
just trying to think of what would be, because it sounds like you do need to get back in with, so no doubt the opioid type of medicines can lower your respiratory drive, but if it's getting to the point where you're, in the 80s with walking around, that's definitely concerning.
And I'm thinking it's probably pleurisy or, what is it?
Yeah.
Inflammation.
Costochondritis.
Yeah, I never can say it right. That's what I'm like predicting. That's what it is. But
the pulmonologist would be, honestly, that's probably what I would do. Okay. Is because, like you said, if you go to urgent care, you go to the ER, they're going to ultimately probably defer to a pulmonologist. Exactly. And that's ultimately, I think, who would have the most impact, bang for the buck. Promise?
Yeah, promise. Okay, good. Because I don't think I can take it much longer, but
No, it sounds like you're kind of, I'll give you a little extra nudge. And are you still on that amitriptyline too? Okay.
So
is that 30? 30 at night? Okay. And does that seem to be working?
Some nights.
Okay.
But I just don't want to go up any higher. So I'm just sticking to the 30 because I'm going to, I guess, try melatonin again. I did it a long time ago. And I had headaches. Like when I would wake up. So I think I'm going to try it because like literally I didn't go to sleep until like 4 this morning. And it's been like that. And it's just like, it doesn't matter if I had took a nap that day or didn't take a nap. And my back is just, I don't know if it's time for an injection or I don't know what the deal is, but it really hurts sometimes to the point I can't even turn over in the bed. Okay. That's how bad it's hurting.
Is it still on like right side low back?
Okay. Yep, like in the middle area, like right in here.
Okay.
And then of course like in like the creased pelvic hip area.
Region. Yeah.
So
We did those sacroiliac joint injections a long time ago, and we did that caudal epidural injection more recently. It doesn't seem like that caudal epidural did much of anything, right? But you were traveling a lot.
Yeah, I was. I think it worked. It's just, I was on the go. I think I went to Michigan
for the track meet. But those sacroiliac joint injections seemed like that
did work
helpful. We could try that again if you wanted.
Okay.
If you wanted to.
Okay.
Just
when is your last day?
Well, so the baby's due at the end of January.
Oh, okay.
But I don't fit into the lead protective gear anymore.
Okay.
So one of my colleagues,
and
if that's okay with you,
okay.
so he'll if it's okay with you, we'll just have you meet him on the day of the procedure and get that straightened out. Hopefully that will help some.
Yeah.
If it doesn't really help, and are you still getting like kind of tingling?
In the legs and feet.
Okay.
I get more like muscle spasms.
And have you seen the neurologist lately for the headaches, or are things relatively stable?
Stable after I had the MRI. I did call her and tell her they needed to send you the note.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was a couple months ago. Because the MRI for the MS was negative, so.
Yep, and that's a good thing. And have your headaches been stable?
Yeah, I think I maybe only had one, but then I had to take the Fioricet, and that's probably 3 weeks ago, I think.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah, any little bit.
And how about kind of that pulling sensation that you were getting in the arm? Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, and the numbness, tingling, is that better too in the hand?
It still happens, but like I said, I don't know if it's when I'm in a flare, because I know my joints lately have been pretty swollen.
Yeah.
So I just kind of say that that's what it is.
Well, maybe what we should do is get you scheduled then for this procedure with Dr. Gray.
That works.
And then we'll meet back again just a couple weeks after that and see how things are going.
Okay.
And then make plans. So I'll probably be on maternity leave for about 2 or 3 months or so. But my colleagues will be here if things come up. So don't be a stranger.
Okay.
And they can contact me, if there's any questions or concerns. They have access to all of my records, so that's good too.
Okay, good.
Or again, I have a couple colleagues that work primarily over at the main hospital too.
Gotcha.
So there's about 4 people that I work with.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
so
extra.
Yes, there will be people here, and I will be back.
Okay, good.
No doubt about it. I'll be back.
Oh, she comes back.
I will be because I want to, and also I'm my contract, so there's no question.
Yeah, you gotta come back.
Exactly. So, in the meantime, you'll talk to your pulmonologist.
Yeah.
And okay. Anything else that we need to do today? Okay.
That's it.
Well, hopefully this procedure will help the back and the legs again. And we'll just meet again soon.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
That sounds great.
Okay.
I'm
so glad
and
that
Merry
you're
Christmas
feeling
and
yes, you too.
Look at the baby.
Thank you. I know it's happy. You just never know, but it's coming up quick.
Hey, it's a blessing.
It will be. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm done at the doctor. I did get some footage. I'm going to try to cut it down because it ended up being like 20-something minutes. So I have to go for some more SI injections. She won't be the one doing it. It'll be her colleague because I just told them to schedule it after Christmas because I just have too much going on, and the fact that I'm hosting, Christmas dinner, I don't want to be down, and so I just told them to do it after Christmas. I told her about my chest pain, and she said she really thinks I need to see my pulmonologist. So I scheduled an appointment to see them for Monday. And I told her how, it's been going with my oxygen levels dropping. And one of the things that I forgot to even ask about the medical marijuana. So I've already been to a Dollar Tree, got a couple more stuffed animals for the Ronald McDonald House. I went in there for ribbon, because I showed you in the I think Vlogmas 1 how I was decorating the kitchen cabinets. So I wanted to finish that all the way across, and that Dollar Tree didn't have the ribbon that I needed that I've been using. So me and the hubby, we have to go and do some grocery shopping anyway today at Walmart. So I'll get my poinsettias. That's where I got those from. I'll grab some from Walmart. So it's 54 degrees now, but like I don't even have my jacket or my scarf has a hoodie on it. I took it off because it's hot. Like, even though it's cold temperature wise, the sun is beaming, and it definitely does not feel like it's 54. I got the air on, matter of fact. That's how much it doesn't feel like 54 degrees. But that's Florida. It's craziest weather ever. And my birthday is coming up. It's the day after Christmas. I'm so excited. Not that I'm doing anything. Like, we're not doing anything. I think my infusion is on my birthday or the 27th. One of the two. So, yeah. I won't be doing anything special. Was it last year? No, last year we didn't do anything because we had just brought the house. And I was just thinking last night, I was like, oh my God, we've been in the house. Like, we closed in our house. I think it was like December 7th of last year. And it was like, we've been here an entire year. It's like, God is so amazing and good. But we didn't do anything last year for my birthday. But for 2015's birthday, we did Painting with a Twist with other couples. And we had a blast. But it's hard so when your birthday is in December, it's really hard to plan something if people have to spend money. Because it's the holidays. Everybody's trying to buy gifts and, so that's always been a weird thing. Like, my brother's birthday is Friday the 15th. And when we were little, we used to have our birthday parties together because no one could ever come to anything that I had right after Christmas. So we would do it for his birthday and just have a joint birthday when we were little. So, yeah. I really don't, I told my husband I do want to have people over, like couples, maybe do game night or something. But it's just so much going on right now. Maybe first part of the year we could try to do something. Excuse me. That would be fun to get some stuff done at the first part of the year before track starts back up, because when track starts, we're just nonstop pretty much 5 days a week. And so now my husband is starting a track program it's a charter school. It's a charter school, but it's kind of like an alternative school also. So he's building the program from the ground up. So with him doing that, he's going to literally, track will be 7 days a week. Like, he'll be at the school for 5 days, and then our stuff is still on the weekends. We go to 5 days with our track club when school gets out in May. So it's just like between March and August is like non-stop track for us.